Comey's daughter. She was just fired by the DOJ. She's known for a couple things. She just lost the Diddy case, of course, and she was Jeffrey Epstein's prosecutor. So the daughter of the former FBI director, James Comey, she's a veteran federal prosecutor, worked on these cases. Maureen Comey is fired. So this is sending tongues a-wagging as the internet personalities and others in this show has asked questions about what happened with the files, why did we overpromise and underdeliver? But the president has made his opinion on this very clear over the last couple of days. We're going to continue to cover this. And we also have big developments in the Biden cover-up, not exactly a household name, but inside the Beltway. They dubbed him Dr. Jill's work husband. Anthony Bernal appeared today before the House Oversight Committee. This is what went down.
Did you ever advise President Joe Biden to pardon his son, Hunter Biden?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
Was President Joe Biden fit to exercise the duties of the president?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question.
Did President Joe Biden ever instruct you to lie regarding his health at any time, including but not limited in your testimony to Congress today?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question.
Now, why would Bernal not want to share his brilliant insights and memories of all the great work Joe Biden did? Here with me on a take on this and this latest news about Comey's daughter, Congressman Byron Donalds. Congressman, I know you sat through that deposition today, but first, your reaction to the breaking news. Comey's daughter out. Pam Bondi says, we don't need your services anymore.
Well, it's about time. She hasn't really done that good of a job. And at the end of the day, President Trump wants results from every part of the administration, including the Department of Justice.
You don't think it has anything to do with Epstein?
No, I don't think so.
What's your response to all the, there are a lot of influencers, and of course on this show we've asked for answers about the Epstein file. It looks like they overpromised what was actually in the files. There's not much in the file, or as Alan Dershowitz said, there are no files. What do you think about all this?
Look, at the end of the day, I think you got to have transparency in this whole deal. A lot has been made about what
was on the tapes,
what
right?
was on the tapes, what was Jeffrey Epstein doing, what happened in the jail. Like, I know Kash Patel, know Dan Bongino, a ton of respect for both of those gentlemen, Pam Bondi as well. I'm skeptical about, whether it was suicide or he killed himself. But I think as more information comes out, I think being transparent with the American people is the way to go.
Do you think the president will just at some point just say, this, just to stop the speculation, put it all out there? But he seems to say people who are pushing for this aren't really supporters anymore, which I think there are a lot of his supporters who just want the answers.
Well, I think potentially, but look, I would say look at it from the president's perspective. He is on a winning streak of delivering for the American people time after time after time again. You want to talk foreign policy, domestic policy, everything in between. He's doing his job. And so I think for everybody in the media circles and in the social media circles to be caught up in Epstein, he's like, wait a minute, but we're stepping on all the great things that we are doing for the American
people. Right, and I think, look, running the country and governing is different from hosting a cable show or hosting a podcast.
That's right, that's right.
It's a different job, and it's not easy. And look, I always think the president usually ends up at the right spot here, so we'll see how this plays out. What do you think of this? What happened with this testimony today by Bernal?
I mean, look, this is ridiculous. You have the right-hand man for Jill Biden, who knows everything. He comes in, pleads the fifth. The doctor came in last week. He pleads the fifth. All this tells me is that we do have a cover-up. This is the greatest political scandal in presidential history. This is bigger than Watergate, bigger than all that stuff, because you had aides to the president or his family were actually directing policy and signing off on items that are critical to the future of this country, and not the president of the United States.
And they're all lawyering up, Congressman.
Absolutely, they're lawyering.
Great
I
job.
say bring them all in.
Great job. But we'll let the people take their own conclusions after watching Bernal take the fifth multiple times.
That's right.
Thank you very much, Congressman.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.
इमाम जाफ़र सादिक अलैहिस्सलाम ने फरमाया, अगर तुम्हारी कोई हाजत हो तो 2 रकत नमाज पढ़ो और नमाज के बाद अपनी पेशानी को खाके करबला में रख दो और 100 मरतबा या फातिमा कहो और इसके बाद दाई तरफ रुख फेर कर 100 मरतबा या फातिमा कहो और इसके बाद फिर बाई तरफ रुख फेर कर 100 मरतबा या फातिमा कहो और आखिर में दोबारा अपनी पेशानी को सजदेगाह में रखो और 100 मरतबा या फातिमा कहो। खुदावंद आलम तुम्हारी हाजत को पूरी फरमाएगा।